Okay, and then the next thing you do is you might find that there's some places that you're missing consistently. And that's where getting into putting some tees or some pegs inside those slots is going to really help you. So we're going to put those tees into the slots just slightly bigger than your putter all the way through. So there's 12 different slots. Put them in all 12. And then just make some strokes. And the bigger margin that you give yourself, the easier it will be, and the smaller it will be. As what we suggest at the beginning is give yourself a little bit of space so you can start to free up. We don't want you to guide it too much, but then start to tighten it up. Now your goal as you're doing that is to make a free-flowing natural stroke. But just like somebody getting started when they're driving, they got to pay attention. You got to get it through the cones, you got to really be aware of where you're going, and then pretty soon you're being able to do whatever you want with the wheel. So get free-flowing, don't hit any tees, start to trust. And then another great idea with this is that once you feel like you're competent, make the most natural stroke you can without feeling like there are any tees there. That will give you what you need like when you're on a golf course. Because what we're looking for is we want to train our stroke, but we also want to make it feel like we do when we're on a golf course. So those tees then will give you the feedback of whether you're actually doing it or not. And as you train, that will get more and more natural. Now the next thing we want to do is we've got our pegs in, we've been training our stroke. Now we've got to see if you can do that with a ball. So we're able to do it without a ball. You know, we're learning how to make free-flowing strokes on plane. Now we're going to put a ball in play. And as we put a ball in play, now we're going to see if we can hit that ball and not hit any tees. Because we all know something changes when a ball gets in play. Whether we're hitting a golf ball or we're hitting a putt, we get a little different. Now, the good news is if you can make a free-flowing stroke and not hit the pegs, you can do the same thing with the ball if your mind agrees with you or gets used to it. Okay, so there's nothing different about that. And then the next thing that you're going to do is we have two ball gates that we can put up. Now what this does is this is basically the release gate. So we have the pegs, and what that does is obviously gets your path to be perfect. But now if you're going to if you're traveling on that plane, you have to release the putter perfectly or the face square to the plane to get it to go through that slot. So with the two balls at the end, you have to try to hit it right through those two balls.